How's it going, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls? In today's video we are going to talk about griefers and what we do in GTA Online. Now, a griefer is the type of player I consider myself as. But what makes a griefer work? We're probably the most hated type of player within the game, next to tryhards. So let's discuss griefers, okay? I'm an experienced griefer, but not the most experienced player overall. Griefers and tryhards, we tend to have similar tendencies, but our aims are completely different. A tryhard normally plays for score. A griefer plays to annoy the other person. We don't care about winning or losing. There's 3 different levels of griefers, and we're going to go into a little detail as to each one. So, the first level of griefer, the level 1 griefer, is somebody that tries to pick a fight or tries to, do what a griefer does, but usually doesn't succeed. The level 1 griefer is more or less just a minor inconvenience, and they're usually shaken off quite easily. The level 2 griefer is somebody that is experienced at the game and poses an actual threat. But again, more skilled players like the level 3 griefer, the level 2 will not be able to compete with. And then we have the level 3 griefer, which is what I consider myself as. A level 3 griefer knows all the tricks in the book, and we play extremely dirty, kind of like some tryhards do. We blow ourselves up mid-fight, we destroy cargo, we use jets. We know what people are going to do given a certain situation. So, griefers get bashed a lot for destroying cargo, and people say that griefers destroy cargo for the 2,000 money reward that it gives you. It isn't. This is not the case at all. Griefers do not destroy cargo for the $2,000 reward. We destroy cargo for denial. A whole point of a griefer is to deny people. Whether it be denying people having fun, whether it be denying people making money. And that's what makes a griefer tick. Denial leads to a reaction, and the reaction will be either the person that you're griefing goes into passive mode, they rage at you, or they quit the session. This is what the griefer seeks. This is what a griefer aims to do. We aim to deny you enjoying the game, and we aim to get result out of it because it gives us pleasure. You can consider griefers as bullies because that's pretty much what we are. We're just bullies, pretty much. But we do know how to hold our own. A griefer usually doesn't seek out competition as well. A griefer usually picks on players weaker than himself, which is why you barely see me in tryhard lobbies, because it's harder to grief somebody that knows how to fight back. So we choose to pick on weaker opponents. We're not competitive at all. We can be, we don't necessarily suck at the game. We do know how to hold our own sometimes, but we choose not to. That's the whole point of a level 3 griefer. We only pick on people weaker than ourselves. Because it's easier. It's easier to get denial, it's easier to get a reaction, and at the end, denial plus reaction equals result. And that's what we want. We enjoy getting angry messages and stuff like that. We do not destroy cargo like most people say just for the $2,000 reward. We don't care about the 2,000 money. We destroy it because when your cargo gets destroyed, you're obviously going to get very angry. You've spent hours upon hours collecting supplies, crates, whatever, and then a griefer comes along and destroys it within minutes. That's why we destroy cargo. We do it to deny you making money so you can't enjoy the game. The key word being can't. Can't enjoy the game. Denial. The internet description of a griefer is somebody who intentionally causes other players problems. And that's what griefers do. We only pick on people weaker than ourselves, and we deny you having fun in the game or earning something within the game. We're not competitive at all. We don't care about score. We only care about getting players to resent us. That's what makes a griefer tick. So, yeah. Griefers don't care about score. We only care about denial and ruining your fun. People hate us, and that's what we want at the end of the day. We want people to hate us. And also, every session, if you're one of the type of people that wants to try and sell stuff in a public session, it's your own fault at the end of the day. You took the risk, you didn't analyze the lobby correctly, you didn't check to see if there's any potential threatening players in that session. You know, there's plenty of ways that you can tell when there's a threatening player in the session. You can judge on KD, you can judge on mental state. Is that person in an aircraft? Is that person getting multiple kills on people and not dying? You know, if you choose to sell in that kind of session, the only person to blame is yourselves. You can't blame the griefer. You took the risk and it failed. It went badly. And that's pretty much it really about what a griefer does. We do not care about score. We are not competitive. We only really pick on people weaker than ourselves or in a vulnerable state because it's easier kills. We don't care about KD. And that's another thing I forget to mention as well. There's a special type of griefer called the vehicle griefer. The vehicle griefer is a griefer who only kills people using vehicles, pretty much. You know, they use jets, helicopters, tanks only. They never fight on ground, ever. And when the griefer gets denied of his jet or something, he'll either go into passive mode to get another one, or leave the game to find other victims, or even to preserve KD ratio. A griefer is kind of in between the tryhard and the KD warrior within the GTA Online community. But we are not like tryhards at all, because we don't care for score. We don't care about exposing people. We don't care, you know, and griefers are also hard to spot. Like most tryhards, they all dress the same, and they all have stupid, ridiculous names. A griefer is hard to spot. Like, if I joined your session, would you be able to tell if the type of player I am by the way I'm dressed? No, because I dress casually. The only sign you'll get from me being a griefer is my high level. Well, high level doesn't necessarily make you a griefer. That makes you a grinder, especially when it's been earned legitimately, like mine has. The only thing that tells you that I am a griefer is my high KD and usually high mental state. My mental state usually maxes out within a few minutes. So I hope this video clears up confusion of what us griefers are about. Just remember the formula. Denying somebody fun equals a reaction, whether it be passive mode, leaving the game, angry text messages, and those reactions lead to pleasure, they lead to results, they lead to fun. That's what a griefer wants at the end of the day. We want to annoy people. That's what we're about. And that would be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have fun. Ah, faggot!
Hey, I wasn't trying to G.
I got Game Boy is a faggot.
He left.
Yeah, I was just texting him. Clearly you have no Game Boy, coward cannon trash.